Hello everybody, I am your Emperor and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, not live stream, Jesus, another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 video. Today we're flying, of course, the legendary PMDG 737-700 in the Southwest Airlines colors. Today we're going to be flying from Las Vegas, McCarran, which we are using the Fly Tampa Las Vegas scenery, and heading up to Portland. So let's go ahead and head into the flight deck and get this thing programmed. Get rid of that master caution. Okay, we're good there. Let's set the IRS to nav, and let's head down here to the flight management computer. So we're going to go into the FMC, put in our reference airport, KLAS. Set IRS position, GPS left. There we go. I don't remember what gate we're at, actually. What gate is this? I know it says it on the ground right there. Charlie 23. Cool. Let's put that in. Charlie 23. Sweet. And that took that pretty well. Alright, let's go over to this side now and make sure that we're all good here. We already got our fuel on board. We just need to put in our load information. Let's take a look at that real quick. Today we're going to have 132 passengers on board for a single class configuration. I think the maximum is 148 or something like that. We've already got the left door open, and the jetway is connected to the aircraft, so we will go ahead and get them loaded onto the aircraft. You know, I actually really like the jetways at this airport, at this airport scenery. Got some extra stuff. There's a little bit of rusting on them. Really good stuff from Fly Tampa. Oh, and I noticed this a little bit ago, something that the default jetways don't do. The this rubber seal thing, okay, yeah, the door is clipping through it, but it actually conforms to the plane rather than just going through the fuselage. It stops at the edge, at the body of the aircraft, and I think that's pretty neat. Oh, we ended up in the cabin for a second. Okay, we'll go ahead and get everyone boarding. We've already got AC going. I'm sure it's pretty warm in Las Vegas, so you guys will have air conditioning when you get on the plane. It won't be hot and stuffy in here. Alright, so cargo we're taking today, 4,365 pounds worth of cargo. Let's go ahead and divide that in half. That's 4365 divided by 2, 2182.5. We'll go with 2183 in the forward and rear cargo hold. It's on 2183. Sweet, we'll go ahead and start getting the baggage loaded. Alright, back over to actual flight planning. Let's go into the route. Our origin, of course, Las Vegas. Destination is going to be Kilo Papa Delta X-Ray for Portland, KPDX. Flight number today is Southwest Airlines flight, actually it's 2203, not 2023. Southwest Airlines flight 2203. Sorry about that, I'm tripping over my tongue. Alright, so let's go to our departure and arrivals. Let's get 26 right in here. We are still going to be taking the same departure from Las Vegas, so the Joker 3, we just got to find it. It was right in front of my face, wasn't it? Yep, there it is. Through the Keno transition, go back to route. From Keno, we're going direct to Yerin, Y-E-R-I-N. And then go back to departure arrivals. Our arrival into Portland is going to be runway 28 left with no transition because we're just going to come right in. And the arrival itself is the Timbers 2 with a Soarin transition. Alright, we can head back to route. We've got a discontinuity here. It's perfectly fine. We can just get rid of that. Alright, cool. Activate that and execute. Go to perf init. Cost index for this flight is going to be 30, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 380. That's 38,000 feet. Reserves for the flight, actually 2.3 instead of 2.2. Nice small change for once. I like it when things are a little bit different than normal. Our average wind component for this flight is going to be 1, 9, or 2 for 16. IC deviation +7, so that's going to be a negative 49. And then, of course, as usual, once the plane is fully loaded up, we can grab the 0 fuel weight and continue on. For the moment, I'm going to do in-one limit with a 22 kd rate for takeoff, because we've got a 14,000-foot runway to take off from. So, absolutely no need to have absolute full thrust coming out of Vegas today. And I'm going to derate the climb profile a little bit here. Selected outside air temperature, I'm going to leave it 33 degrees. Our flap setting for today, we're going to be taking off flaps 1. And with the windage, it is 310 for 8, gusting 16. But we don't have any way to put in the gust, so we'll go ahead and do 310 for 8. Okay, cool. With that selected, once the aircraft is done loading and boarding and all that, we can fill in the rest of our takeoff data. Now let's see how we're doing on our passengers. 108 out of 132. Baggage is loaded, so we can go ahead and release the carts and let the loaders leave. We're still connected to ground power, which is perfectly fine. Well, since we're pretty much just waiting on the passengers to finish boarding, let's go ahead and get the flight directors on and crank this up to 38,000 feet, since we don't have any controllers online to direct us. Speaking of which, we are going to be on vatsim. Just need to connect to it real quick.
Perfect.
Okay, we've got all our passengers on board. Let's go ahead and shut the front left door. Ground services. Let's go ahead and disconnect the jetway and pre-plan our pushback. So we're going to be pushing back and tail to the left and heading down this taxiway to our right.
Planes will be at Southwest Airport. Vegas traffic, Southwest 144. Turning over the strip and departing to the west, final call, Southwest 130.
Alright, that's good. Just real quick, want to make sure there is nobody around us. There is a Southwest jet over there, but I think he is... Oh no, he's coming to the gate. And we've got a United over there to our right. Cool. Not a problem. Nobody in our way, and we won't be pushing back into anybody. Alright, real quick, let's go ahead and get on the fuel pumps here. We'll switch over to APU power. Head down here, we can release the ground power, remove the wheel chocks. Go ahead and turn on the anti-collision light. And we will request pushback.
This is ground. Stand by.
Good afternoon, Las Vegas traffic. Southwest 2203 pushing back from Charlie 23, tail facing left, and taxiing to runway 26 right for departure to the west.
Push start. Please release parking brake.
Go ahead and release the parking brake.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Wunderbar. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the packs and engine one over to ground.
The feedback pocket in front of you. Open it up, take a look. Note that in the event of a water evacuation, we have a brand new designer life vest. There's one under every seat. Open it only if told to do so. Pull that red tab, open the container, and move the vest. It goes over your head. Strap goes around your tiny little waist. Buckle it in the front, pull to tighten. Once outside and only outside, do you pull down on that red tab to inflate? If you're an overachiever, just blow into that tube at your shoulder. All right, right now, our flight attendants are going to come by. She's okay, guys. Flight attendants are going to come by now, checking to make sure your seatbelts are physically fastened. Seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright locked position. And all those carry-on items that you bought on board, that right there, just make sure it's underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet as well as this walkway clear. All right, smoking's never allowed on board, including our laboratory.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you
And our
at the
CG
side.
trim is
Have a good flight.
6.37. We can go
Holding
ahead and
position
dial
waiting
that
for the
in now.
visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, cool.
Las Vegas traffic.
Let's go ahead and get engine 2 over the ground.
You know. Alright, last but not least, if needed for these oxygen masks will drop from the compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, simply pull down on your mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place that mask over your nose and your mouth. And breathe normally. Secure it with those elastic straps. Now, although that bag may not inflate, alcohol will be used. Oxygen will be flowing. Thanks, listener. Continue wearing it or otherwise notified by your phone crew number. If you're traveling with children, or if you sit next to someone acting like a child, put your mask on first. Alright, that's it. We gave you the do's and the don'ts. Please just do the do's, don't do the don'ts. Sit back, relax, or you can sit up and be uncomfortable, it's totally up to you. Either way, we got 45 minutes. We're on our way to Baltimore.
Fantastic.
Vegas traffic officer 10 6 5 Vegas traffic.
Alrighty. Parking brake is set. Our speed's dialed in. We can go ahead and arm LNAV and VNAV. Our altitude is tuned in. Flight directors are on. We just gotta go auto brakes RTO and get our taxi light on, and we can head over to runway 26 right. Alright, landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe and steady. Get the engines over to continuous ignition. We will go ahead and alert the attendants that we're ready for takeoff. Everything on the MCP looks good. Everything down here looks good, except we'll go ahead and swap that over to TARA, and then we'll give a radio call, let everybody know that we're taking off. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest Airlines Flight 2203, taking runway 26 right for takeoff to the west. Let's go ahead and move on out here. Alright, we're hitting the runway. We'll go ahead and start the clock. Auto throttle arm. This right turn onto the runway. Engine's up to 45%. And toga.
Airspeed's alive. Knots.
Cross checked.
V1. Rotate. E2.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Alright, we'll get the auto brakes off. Ooh. Really turbulent departure out of Las Vegas today. And we'll start our left turn for the departure out of here. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 2203 is clear of the airfield and departing via the Joker 3 departure. Alright, flaps up. And that last communication will be our last call to Las Vegas traffic. Looking at the map, it looks like we got a couple of other people on the Joker departure, so we're not alone up here. There's about 3 aircraft ahead of us. Alright, we've crossed 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights off. Runway turn-offs and taxi lights off. Get the engine ignition back to auto. And we'll go ahead and turn off the logo lights. Being daytime, we don't need them. And we'll continue our climb up to 18,000. We're crossing through 18,000 feet. Let's go ahead and switch over to standard pressure. And I'll see you guys again once we hit cruising altitude. Alright everybody, looks like we're at cruise now. Let's go ahead and get off the seatbelt signs. And pretty much wait for top of descent. Let's check our progress. We got 443 miles to go. We'll get there at 2041 Zulu. So we've got just a few minutes under an hour until we start our descent. I will see you guys there. Alright, so we've started our descent. We ended up missing top of descent by ever so slightly. We're going down to 5,000. It's the last posted altitude on the arrival. So we're going to go down to that, and being that we missed top of descent by a little bit, we're giving it some air brakes so that we can descend a little bit faster. As you see, we're about 3,400 feet above our descent path. But that's not a problem. 737 can handle it. ahead and arm the approach mode. We'll go flaps 5. And 2500 call gear down. Portland traffic, southwest 2203, 10 mile final, runway 28 left, full stop landing. Alright, and we'll go ahead and scroll this down to 135, our final approach speed. And allow the aircraft to keep slowing itself down. Alright, since we are on the approach, we're going to go ahead and get the engine ignition over to continuous. Go ahead and let the attendants know we're about to land. Alright, and we'll go flaps 10. We will help the aircraft slow down a bit. Flaps 15. Arm the ground spoilers. Flaps 25. And flaps 30.
1,000.
Alright, everyone. It is time for us to put this baby on the ground. I will speak to y'all again once we are safely on the runway. My aircraft.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums. 200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, and we are on the ground. Welcome to Portland, everybody. It was a bit of a firm landing. Took out a little too much throttle there on the, took out a little too much thrust there on the landing, but, on short final, I should say. But we got down, we are safe. Manual braking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off to the right here. Verser stowed. And for the moment, we'll hold short right here. lights off, runway turnoffs off, we'll leave the taxi light on, engine ignition over to auto. And we'll leave the collision lights on as well as get the APU started up. Portland traffic, Southwest 2203, clear of the runway. Alright, set the parking brake, get the taxi light off, go ahead and get on to the APU generator, engine shut down. Let's go ahead and get the jetway connected. Go ahead and set the chocks, request ground power. And we can request the loaders and carts. Oh, backed up a little too far. And we can start deplaning everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed flying it. Thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines for your flight to Portland today. I know you could have chosen any other airline, but you went with us, and we want to thank you for that. And also thank you for choosing my channel to watch. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.